Hey guys, I just wanted to show you this revolver I picked up, and it's a Smith & Wesson Model 66 Combat, and I think it's really pretty revolver. I like the finish, I like the size, I like the bulk of it, the way it looks, because I'm not going to carry it. I'm not a real revolver guy, so if I'm going to have one, it's going to be something on the bigger side. Um, it's a 357 Magnum. It has the satin bead blasted finish, which is one of my favorite finishes. My Ed Brown Cobra carry, if you guys remember that had the bead blasted satin finish. It's such a nice finish. I don't know if it'll pick it up. And here it is there, you can see it. I mean, it looks like satin. All the corners are rounded and shouldered. Really nice. Carry six rounds, 6-round cylinder. I oiled it up a little bit. Brand new gun. Okay. So the Model 66, I seen this on the cover of Guns and Ammo. No, where I see it? No, I seen it on Instagram because I follow Smith & Wesson on Instagram. And I seen it and I'm like, I'm not a real wheel gun guy, so, but I want one for my collection. So I figure, hey, let me get a Smith & Wesson. I like Rugers. I like Colts, of course. But the Smith & Wesson, from what I can see, from my experience working at a gun shop, it feels like to me the most refined revolver today. So since they're almost in this category, they're pretty close in price between a Ruger and a Smith. Pretty much exact, because I was looking at a GP 100, that was $750. This one, I got this one for $727, something like that. Actually, it was cheaper. So I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go with the Smith, because I'm always gonna wonder, you know, how much nicer the Smith could have been and all that. So I'm just gonna go with the Smith, go with my gut feeling. So beautiful gun, 357 Magnum, which you all know shoots 38. So it's like two guns in one. It'll shoot 38 special, and it'll shoot 357 Magnum. If you notice I'm lisping a little bit, it's because I bit my tongue last night. Do you ever do that while you're eating? You know, because you're hungry and you're chewing real fast, because this diet, you're not always starving, but when it's time to eat, you are. When dinner comes around, you're really hungry. So you're chewing fast like a fucking rabid maniac. All right, so I chewed fast and I bit my tongue and it bled. So now I have like a little scab on there, and I sound like Snagglepuss, like I have a lisp, like Mike Tyson. I sound like Mike Tyson. So that's why I sound like that. I happen to like Mike Tyson, by the way. Anyway, this is a nice gun. This is a beautiful revolver. Look at that baby. Even the grips, I mean, for rubber grips, usually you see rubber grips on the gun, they just look like rubber molded grips slapped on the gun, but look how nice they're shaped. And they're not bulky, look at them, they're very slender. They don't stick out far from the frame, and when it feels fantastic in your hand. I think a lot of guys with a beautiful gun like this would put wood grips on it. I don't think so. I think it looks good, black and silver. Just like that, look at that. It's a pretty gun. They made the later Smith & Wessons, which is this one. They made the barrel in the chamber on, you know, in where a bullet enters the chamber and then goes through the barrel. Right where it goes through the barrel, they made it thicker now. The older ones, the bottom of the barrel has a flat spot, which means it's thinner steel. And over time, not that I've ever heard this happening, but over time, it could hairline fracture. So what they did was, with the new Smith & Wessons, they made it full, They made the barrels the same thickness as steel, the whole radius all the way around. It doesn't have a flat spot anymore. Okay? So what I'm talking about, I don't know if I can get the camera in there, is in here, the bottom of the barrel, there used to be a space in there where you can actually look in there, and the bottom of the barrel had a flat spot in it. Now, why the flat spot? I don't know. Maybe from when they hammered the barrel in down through the gun. I don't know. But now, if you look at it, if you're familiar with that, you'll know. There you go. Right there. The bottom is all the same thickness of steel, the barrel talking about, all the way around. It doesn't have the flat spot, so there's no skinny area of thinner material. So that's good to know. It's heavy. It feels like a Smith. Feels fantastic. The Smith gives you that break-in feeling. It feels like it feels like it has 1,000 rounds to it already. It just, everything feels buttery. And that's what I like to feel. The Rugers kind of don't really feel like that when you get them when they're new, but they do get that way. I felt some Rugers GP100. It's probably one of my favorite Ruger revolvers. And my friend had one, and it was really used and shot, and it felt really, really nice, but it took a while for it to get it that way. So I just got the Smith because I don't think I'm going to own more than one revolver. You know, I don't count the cowboy gun. That's a whole different thing. I'm talking about modern revolver. So I don't think I'm going to own another revolver. So I said, you know what, just let me get the Smith. I was always happy with them, handling them at the gun shop, and impressed how they felt. Just the action. It's so nice, man. It's so nice. And this never even been shot yet. So it's only going to get better and better and better. It's another thing about high quality guns like Sig Sauers, 226, 229, 228, all those, the ones they're famous for. It's like the more you shoot them, the better they get. They just get better and better and better because they just get slicker, you know? Now cheap guns, they get looser. Parts get looser. Tolerances get looser. They don't get better when you shoot them a lot. That's the difference between a high quality gun and a cheap gun. That's one of the differences. These are made out of superior steel. That's what you're paying for, you know? So that's what you get for your money, man. So this is Smith & Wesson Model 66 Combat. It comes in, this barrel length is 2 and 2.75, which is 2 3/4. And then they have the other one, the barrel's about maybe that long. It's like more of a full size. I don't know if it's 6.6-inch barrel or 5-inch. I ain't sure, but that's a nice looking one too. I almost got that one, but I think I like this one. Because just in case I want to carry it, at least this is kind of reasonable to carry. Still a heavy gun. 357 Magnum, 38 Special, 2 guns in one. So, all right guys, that's it. Check out that finish. Bead blasted satin. That's it, man. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you liked the video. Remember now, the holsters are all caught up. Getting really good feedback. People are really loving the holsters. I'm getting tons of emails of how satisfied people are, and it really makes me feel good because all the effort I'm putting into them and the extra time that I'm putting into them, I think it seems to be actually paying off doing them like that. So I'm going to keep doing them like that. That's what brings people back. So remember, the holster link is under the video. Ready to take orders, guys. Have a good one.